Good morning, guys. Yeah, it is, I guess, morning now, technically. It is 3 o'clock where I'm at. I promise you guys, once I hit my 5,000 gems, that I'll be doing a spin for you guys. I've hit my 5,000. We are going to be doing the event draw for Ferris. And the reason I chose this one is because this one I've already got all of their weapons. Yuna I don't really care for. If you've seen my other videos, I'm not going to go for the Amber Rod. Yuki, I do want to get at least one of hers, just that way she does have something. Varion, I've already got 2 out of the 4 for his to make it a 6-star. And for them, they're already all level 50. I don't see myself really playing them much into the future. At least anytime soon. They're kind of maxed out for me. So why buy weapons for someone who you're not going to be using all that much? So we're going to do the multi-draw 11 draw for 5K with the guaranteed. Hopefully I get some good drops. Gonna let the momentum and suspense build up and let you guys watch all these drops. Right now we're doing the 3 stars. Of course, all 3 stars suck. There's something I've never seen. I wonder who that's for. I think it's Ferris, maybe. Oh, here we go. Ferris, 5-star. Boom. One for Yuna. That one I don't recognize. Ooh, look at this. Get on my level. 4 5-star weapons. Obviously you got Ferris here. Who's this one? There's one for Yang, which is pretty cool. This one's for Yuna, which I think actually will be her final to make it 6-star. I will double check just to confirm. And who do you have here? Vincent, which I have a few for him. There's a Pinello's 4-star, which I'll just equip. The silver plates, those are trash because Ferris is the events character. Therefore, you can get her 5-star. You can get 2 of her 5 stars just by doing the events. Really easy. So her 4 stars are going to be used as upgrade. So they're trash. Congratulations. However, I did get 4 draws on that. I'm really happy. I do have some single draw tokens. Listen to me, I got 19. See what I can pull here. Oh, look at that. Today's a great day. I'm actually having the best luck of my life. Don't care for that. I'm not really going for Pinello's. I was lucky enough to pull Pinello's a long time ago. When the game first started, I got all hers up to 6-star. I just got to do the actual leveling for it. I never really used her before, but since she's double XP right now, at least I am using her now. So I'm kind of semi-leveling it up with her, just so she stays kind of relevant and can help, you know, grind along instead of being carried. Getting a bunch of garbage right now. That Bard's tunic, man. And the Wizard's hat. I get a lot of Bard's tunics and Wizard's hats. Oh, apparently, since I said something, it's going to start giving me claws. How about that? There's another silver plate. Again, that will be garbage. I don't think I've ever had a Mage's Staff before. I don't know. It's 3 stars, so I really don't care. That actually kind of looks neat. Really? An Iron Dagger? That's useful. You know what? I have at least one of all theirs. I do not have hers. I'm going to use my last 3 tickets to try and get hers. I doubt it. It's free tickets. It's not guaranteed. It's like a 5% chance. But hey, who knows? I mean, my first ticket, I pulled Yang's another weapon. No, nothing. Okay. So, yeah, that was actually pretty great. 5,000 gems and 19 draws later. I got 4 5 stars. One for Yuna and one for Ferris. 2 of them for Fang. And who was the other one? Vincent. That's right. Vincent was the other one who I got. So I'm actually quite impressed. I do have a picture of when I drew before. I got like 3 of them that time. I was really happy with. So we're gonna go into the party now. We're gonna equip everyone with their new fancy weapons and whatnot. Go ahead and auto her. Look at that. Boom. 61. She jumped up there far. Only had 10 on her. Of course, you know, I was carrying her. As you've seen, I did have that level 1 dagger type crap on there. I've already got her Mirage Vest 2020. I haven't really been working all that much with her. I'm just trying to get the other vents done. I try to keep them in order, that way I, you know, don't lose myself too much. Here is my Penella. As you see, the Dirk is already limit break 3 times. It's just level 12 out of 35. I don't use her often, but I mean, look at that. Pretty impressive team, right? Who knows? I might make Ferris one of my mains. I don't know what it is with me and leveling the ice crystal people, except for Laguna. I don't like his moveset. I understand he's AoE, he's great for, you know, killing fast. He's just not one for me. I don't know. I might level him up eventually. He is already level 15. Anyways, I've already done my dailies today. I did those earlier while I was at work, which work was fun. Let's go to enchantments. Woo! See if we can't do anything to summons. No, as you see, my Ramu is still kind of not 20. I've been slacking. I really have. I apologize, guys. I don't know if I'll do this because this is the boring grinding part of, you know, whatnot. Oh, that's not even Vincent's main one that I like. This is his main one that I like. It's the Dark Shout. Live wire boost, turn rate up, tack down, boost duration up, max brave up, boost duration plus, lightning attack duration, brave attack transforms into brave attack plus while thunder buff is active, turn rate plus, a whole bunch of stuff, a lot of passives for that weapon. This one increases how much fire damage you do, and the enemy's initial brave is down. I don't care for that one. Sadly enough, I did not get Balthier's on his draw, sadly, so he is kind of just borrowing Vincent's for now. I don't care for this gun, so I'm not going to level it up. Balthier can just suffer and use a level 1. Same with Warrior Light. He's using Titus's other one that I pulled. That's actually going to give a lot of XP. I didn't realize that I limit broke that a long time ago, but that's cool. I did pull Eunice. Okay, she's not going to be complete, but she will be on level 2 out of 3 for that final push. Who else did we say we got? Or was that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, because I didn't get hers. Sadly enough, I didn't. Oh well. Hopefully one day. These are the, if you add Balthier and Warrior of Light into the equation, those are the only people, them and these last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've got 9 characters that don't have their 5-star weapon at least once. There's very few of them that I have completely maxed out. Squall, Vanille, and Zidane was my main party at the very start of the game. If you've seen my other videos, I talk about how much I love Squall. Tifa, I just kind of got lucky with her. I was able to pull hers many times while trying to get Squalls and Vanille's. I wasn't going for hers, it just kind of happened. Of course, that's how I guess most of them really go. Like, for instance, take Yang. There's 2 of his right there. Speaking of Yang, replace that Y with an F. I actually cannot wait till Fang comes into the game. She was a complete badass in the actual Final Fantasy game. For her. Sorry, I do apologize. I'm gonna get something to drink real quick. Hold on. Another person who I would like to actually finish is Vivi. He's one of my favorite mages. Oh my god. My favorites. We'll go ahead and talk about favorite characters. Squall is probably my favorite. Let's go through each of the Final Fantasy, shall we? Where can I go? Trying to think. I think it's home. Info? No. Alright. Here's my series. Crystal Chronicles, the one Lyle's from. Didn't get into too much. If it's the same one, if I remember, like on the GameCube, I believe. I was in school, had chores, whatnot. Couldn't really get into it. Never finished it, I don't think. I don't remember. So we'll skip Crystal Chronicles, sadly. In Zero, Ace is my favorite. At least I think it was Ace. Zero went by kind of fast. I was disappointed with the length. Usually Final Fantasy is, you know, a good grind game, where Final Fantasy Type 0 was actually more of a linear, go here, kill the boss, congratulations, you beat the game, instead of, hey, you can go do all these side quests and whatnot. No, the Type 0 wasn't like that. Type 0 I still liked, I enjoyed it. It was a nice break from the traditional Final Fantasy, but I just didn't think it was long enough. I do believe Ace, the one that throws the cards as his weapon, he is my favorite from Type 0. So I'll be looking forward to getting him. Final Fantasy 14. That's the online one, so like I guess all the NPCs could potentially come to the game. That'd be a lot of characters. I seriously hope that is not the case. But if I had to choose my favorite NPC character from 14, it would actually probably be probably the old guy. If you've been playing Final Fantasy 14 since day one, the opening scene where Bahamut is destroying the world. He casts his big blue protect shell type thing across the entire field. Bahamut breaks through it easily, kills him, whatnot, so on and so forth. Spoiler alert, I guess a little late for that. But he gave the ultimate sacrifice, he really did. He sacrificed himself to have mankind a second shot. So yeah, he's probably my favorite just because of that reason alone. Another one of my favorites from 14 is actually, I don't remember her name. She has like orange blonde hair. She's a white mage. She, I do believe, is in Gridania. And I do believe she's connected with the white mage job quests. I just cannot remember her name. I usually can't remember NPCs. I remember the actual characters you play, of course. 14 being online, you are the character you play. You make your own character. So, I mean, I wish I could add my character. He was kind of cool. I had him maxed up almost back in Heaven's Ward, but I stopped playing at Storm's Blood. Alright, moving on. Final Fantasy 13. Now most people, Lightning is their favorite. Mine is actually Fang. I love a woman who can kick ass. I really do. She's strong. She's straightforward. She's powerful. She has leadership abilities. She has no problem making any hard decisions as long as, you know, it's the right decision to make. So, I mean, that's just Fang for me. Not much really else to say about that. Moving on to 12. My favorite out of 12 would have to be Fran. She's my favorite because if you look into her backstory, she gave up her entire village, her ancestry, everything, which is a big deal to her race, and this is something that you don't do, period. She did it to better herself, to go and get help. I do believe it was her sister, maybe. I know someone in her family got like really sick, and that's why she did it. Final Fantasy 11. Again, another online one. But this one's easy. Shinato is my favorite. I love her to death. She's completely cocky. But she's allowed to be. She knows she's not overbearing cocky like I can do whatever I want. She's more of, I know I can do this. Whether or not you believe me is up to you. She doesn't try to lie and boast herself up. She just knows what she can and can't do, and she does it really well. And she's really powerful. Probably one of the most OP black mages. I remember when Final Fantasy 11 came out with the, what was it? Shinado's Accession or something like that. I don't remember the exact title. And she was the main boss. Ooh, that fight was brutal. If you guys remember that fight, tell me about your experiences. That's probably one of the toughest fights I've had in the entire Final Fantasy series, was her. She is that strong. If it was easy for you, make sure you comment down below. Let me know, please. I'm always open to ideas. If you found the easy way to defeat her, please let me know, because I think I only did it once, and I was like, yeah, no more. I beat it, I'm done. I won't even help my friends. I won't even help my family who played. Like, that's how bad I hated that fight. Alright, moving on to Final Fantasy X. Now, there is one small thing that I have to say, and it's about Dissidia, this current game we're playing. Titus, his picture, it kills me. He does not look like that whatsoever. He is way too happy in that picture. But if I had to choose my favorite one out of Final Fantasy X, and I know I'm going to butcher his name, I'm not even going to try. It's the blue lion dude, who was basically your blue mage of the group. And that's exactly why I love him the most, is because he's a blue mage. I enjoy going out and, you know, farming for those spells from enemies and then using those against them. Wow, that actually kind of sounded cynical. I promise you guys I'm not that dark. At least I hope. Final Fantasy IX, no contest, Vivi. that little machine with a heart. He is so cute. He's so powerful. And he's adorable. And he reminds me of like an old school Final Fantasy 1 type Black Mage. Or I should say like Final Fantasy 3 type. But anyways. Davy's my favorite. He has a heart of gold even though he's a machine. Moving on, Final Fantasy 8. If you've seen any videos, Squall. Easy. Done. I love him to death. Final Fantasy 7. Final Fantasy 7. Let me think about those characters for a second. Oh yeah. Easy, no contest. Red 13. What dog legit can carry a knife around in his mouth? He can talk to you. He's trained. He's combat engineered. He's survived death multiple times. He's a freaking badassery of a dog. He's right up there with Fang. But he's a dog. Alright, moving on. Final Fantasy 6. Shadow. He doesn't care good or right. I'm sorry. He doesn't care bad or good, right or wrong. He's a mercenary. You pay him, he'll do whatever. He don't care. He don't ask questions. Final Fantasy 5. Ooh. Final Fantasy 5 is actually a tough one for me. Final Fantasy 5 didn't really stick in my heart with the rest of the Final Fantasy series. If I had to say one, it's Ferris. Just because she is a girl. She grew up on a pirate ship. She led a pirate ship. And the time area where Final Fantasy 5 kind of takes place, which is, basically when ships were our #1 way of transportation, when we're still learning the world, Christopher Columbus type days. She did what no other woman ever even dreamt of, let alone attempted, and she did it flawlessly. And that right there, she's a woman in power. I promise you guys, I'm not a feminist, but I do encourage, women. If women can do anything a man can, period. Stop putting down women. If you do. Not saying you do, but if you do, don't. Stop. Final Fantasy 4. Oh. I'm torn in Final Fantasy 4. I love two characters, and they're for both completely different reasons. My two favorites from 4, and I hate to say 2, and it's probably the only one I'm torn about. Edge and Kain. Edge is a ninja. You can't get cooler than that. I mean, Shadow's a ninja as well, but I think Edge is a better one. Edge can out-ninja the ninja. Kain, he's loyal to an end. Even though, I do believe when Cecil became Light Cecil or Paladin Cecil, which I'm kind of disappointed that they don't have in this game. It's Dark Cecil. Hopefully Light Cecil comes out eventually, maybe. I would like to see that. I don't think I would use them particularly, but I would like to see it. But Kain, he's a good friend. He's loyal to an end. No matter your faults, he will always be by your side. You can't ask for a better friend than Kain. Yes, I know in the game he tried to kill you, but he was being brainwashed and whatnot. After that fell off, he was right beside your side the entire time. No matter what, you can't ask for a better friend. True devotion. than Kane. And that's why he's probably one of my favorites. Edges is cool. You know what? I take that back. I'm going to recall my statement. I prefer Kane as my favorite. I like him better than Edge. Final Fantasy 3. There's not really many characters in that one, if I don't recall right. Final Fantasy 3 was a long time ago, and if I remember right, I think it was Japanese only. Or maybe that was 2. I'm sorry, that was many, many years ago. Heck, I think that was actually about like 25 years ago, I believe. Heck, Final Fantasy 3, I think, might be older than I am. Actually. Who knows? So, I really can't say a favorite on 3. So I'm just gonna pick Onion Knight, just by default. I'm sorry, guys. Final Fantasy 2. Furion's probably the best of a bad situation. And in Final Fantasy 1, all you have is Warrior of Light. So, I mean, it's not like you can actually choose between them. At least that's what I've heard. I've tried to find copies of Final Fantasy. If anyone has Final Fantasy 1, I need to play it. Because if I have played it, it's been a long time ago. To the point where I don't remember. Like, I remember vaguely Warrior of Light from some game, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, my memory sucks. I do apologize. But anyways, there's all my favorite characters. Enough ranting for now. I'm going to go do one quest. Let's see, what do we got here? What missions do I need to be completing? I know I need to be completing the Detestable Child for those pull marks, the draw tickets. However, I think I'm going to take a break from that, just because I don't think many people's doing it, and I'd rather get these armor tokens. They're more important to me than the draw tickets right now. Or I could go do some Ramu farming. I don't know yet. You know what? We're one away from getting 5 spark animals. So let's go in here. We're gonna go over to level 60. Let's get our level 1, our number 1 party. This is the party that I use. If you've seen some of my other videos. A 3650 Lyle, a 3950 Edge, and a 5050 Titus. Actually, I've learned that I don't actually need anybody's help on this. But I would like to, just, if there's actually someone that can help me more than hurt me, actually. So... Let's use him. Alright, let's rock this out real quick. I think you guys have seen me do this fight before. If not, enjoy the show. This is going to be the end of the video right here. Is just me finishing this. So make sure you guys like and subscribe at the bottom. I try to upload videos whenever I'm busy at work. I do work insane amount of hours. So I do apologize if, you know, I upload videos and they're just not timely. I know it sucks. Hopefully that will be changing here soon. Alright, so we're going to kill him and then work our way to the main boss and then we're going to have a good old time. If you guys have any questions or comments or heck, any tips for me, please let me know. I'm always down to learning. I want to help others learn, and I want to help others succeed. That's why I'm doing this. There it is, guys. Victory. If you noticed, I popped her up a lot that time. That was actually kind of nice. I was able to keep the Brav on my two characters, and she really didn't get to attack that much. New high school, not like there's some fun stuff right there. And then we'll be able to complete our mission right here and get those 5. And then I gotta kill 10 more, which is great. Anyways, that's it for today. I know it's a short video. Not really much going on in the Final Fantasy world except for a bunch of grinds. Here's that loading screen, famous for androids, where you get stuck at. Alright, yeah, so this is definitely going to be the video. You can watch loading screen for a minute while I talk. If you have level 20 Ramu, take a screenshot, put it down there. You know, give yourself some bragging rights. If you've complete both of the events alright, go ahead and take a screenshot. You know, get some thumbs up. Good for you. Good job grinding. if you need some help, if you want some help, I'll do my best. As long as I'm not working, I'm down to help anybody. Anyways, don't forget, hit the like and subscribe button at the bottom. I'll try to upload more videos. The more time I have, the more videos. So I do want to try at least one a day, maybe. I will be doing one every time a new event or something comes out. So look forward to those. You guys have a great night, and I will catch you next time on Final Fantasy.